Hello everyone, welcome to my channel ASP.NET Core, and today I'm going to show you the next part of the school management system. In this project, I'm going to show you the first of all the previous videos because I'm going to I want to know that how much school management system was completed. So first of all, I want to run it and just check it in the layout.cshtml file. I want to add in the grades controller, sales controller, session controller, student controller, etc. So first of all, just add these as a link, and I'm going to I want to navigate this on your respective action and their controller and respective action name. Okay, so first of all, add this. And you know that what is the school management system? First of all, discuss about the school management system. Okay, so you have to, let's discuss. Okay, and you know that grades, sales, session, and they're related to the students. Okay, so here I'm going to discuss about school management system. Okay, school management system is a software, you can say that, a solution designed to help education institution manage and automate their day-to-day operations. Okay, so include student and staff management, attendance tracking, timetable creation, examination management, fee management, and the communication with the parents and the guardians. You know that. So in this video, I'm going to show you how much is actually student management system is completed. So in a student management system, I want to know that day-to-day operations like student, and the staff management, attendance tracking, timetable creations, examination management, fees management, and the communication with the parents and the guardians. So first of all, entries are filled into the database table by the CRUD operations of the guardians and the students as well. Know that the student management system provides a centralized platform for all the stakeholders to access the manage and relevant information, reducing manual process and improving efficiency. It allows teachers to manage student records, attendance, and grades, while administrator can manage staff records, payroll, and other administrative tasks. Parents can also use the system to monitor their child's academic progress, attendance, and communicate with the teachers. So here we have. So you know that this is the simple process you can do in ASP.NET Core. And here we have a school management system, and already designed some modules of the school management system in previous videos. You know that. So in this video tutorial, I'm going to link these previous controller and actions done in the layout.cshtml file just for the checking purpose. And you know that all these are the tasks is related to the admin. So here we have a area is related to the admin. So admin, and action ASP controller is the grades controller, session controller, and the students controller. So one by one, each of these are processed. Okay. And I want to know, I want to tell you about the features of the school management system. Maybe include student management, admission. Student management is related to the admission, enrollment in the class, attendance of the class, session management, you can say that, and academic record management. That is the part is actually related to the student. So here in this video, I'm going to add some features of the to the students. I want to assign the student to the grade. So here we have, first of all, add the grade in the by the CRUD operation. You can say that it's a easy first class, second class, and here we have a sales related data of the fees. So here I'm going to add the features actually related in the graph representation. So that is the later video. I'm going to explain all these things related to the sales of the fees and related data. And here we have a session related data like 2023 to 2024, and students related data in the students table. Okay, so here we will manage the student management by their admission, enrollment, attendance, and academic record management. Okay, so just I'm going to about the staff management, or you can say that teacher management, like the recruitment process of the teacher and the payroll of the teacher, leave management, and the performance evaluation. So here we have a staff management system. The next one is the timetable management system. So in the timetable management system, so first of all, create a timetable and manage of the class schedules and teacher assignments. So in this video tutorial, just I'm going to tell you about the teachers who will there manage the class. So here we have staff management. So timetable management is the process of creation and management of the class schedules and teacher assignments. The next one is the examination management. So here we have management of the examination schedules, grading. Grading, I mean to say that the class and the result generation. Okay, so here you know that here we have an index.html page where we will manage the select grades, select session. After the select the grades and the select the session, then you can say that just enroll the grade and the session into the students. Okay, so that is a very good process to assign the student, assign the session and the grades to the student. That is very simple process by using this page of index.cshtml file. And here you know that here we have some data related to the students in the list of the select. So here we have a checkbox. So here we have a checkbox. You know that. So know that it's a very good process. Now here we have some ID, first name, last name, date of birth, and that is the student related data. And here we have a checkbox that is select all checkboxes. And each of these student we have a single checkbox. That property is select property of the student table. Okay, and here we have already a select all property, and the select all property is handled by the JavaScript code. And first of all, just I'm going to tell you, first of all, register the student by their first name, last name, date of birth, email, and the passwords. Email and the passwords property is actually handled by the identity table. And rather than properties like the first name, last name, and the date of birth is actually existing in the student table. Okay. But the student table is also maintain a key property of your identity. So if you want to log in the student by their username and the passwords, or you can say that email and the password, you can just log in into the detail, so the parent can see the progress report of the student. Okay, so here we have now just here we have the Jacob is actually the first name and the last name is the Lafore, and just I want to assign that Jacob and Lafore in the first class, and the session is 2023 to 2024. Now submit. When we submit it, just you can see that the admin student and enrolled student is the action name in the student controller class. So here we have. Now just go for the enrolled student class and you will see. Okay, so later we will discuss this enrollment methods, action method in the students controller. So here we have. So now just I'm going to tell you about the next method, that is model data this, and here we have the list of these, select all. Okay, so everything is known about the create a new, add student data, add a new student, I mean to say that is the process, very good. But just I'm going to assign the class and the session to the student by using their enroll method, action method, that is the enrolled student. Okay, so just add this method in the controller section by using this line of code. So you can just add this method in the controller, that is, wait for some time and you will you know that here we have. Okay, so here we have http post method in the enroll student. In the Enroll Student, we have the page result class with the student view model VM. Okay, so grade ID is there, session ID is there, and select all is there. If grade ID is double equals to 0, -1, 0, and -1 with the grade ID and the session ID, I mean to say that there is a no enrollment in the table. So first of all, select the grades as well as the session. Now after that call this method, that is add grade with the student by their grade, session, and the student list. So here we have multiple students and only the grade. So you know that the navigation property of the grade table will call to the middle table where your data is actually existed, the grade ID, session ID, and the student ID is there. So count is 0, model equals to new grade view model. First of all, just convert that view model to the model, and after that we have just call the student list. Okay, so after that you have to pass unit of work dot generic repository, that is enroll. Okay, so first of all check these all data. Now after that you can just retrieve the student list by the selected student list in the student IDs list. So here we have vm.data.where x.selected equals to true, and dot select y equals to y.id.toList. So here we have a grade view model grades by using their grade service.get by id by using the grade ID. So here we have a grade. Now the result is grade service.add grade with student by their grade, session ID, and the student's ID list. So the result is, if it is the result is 0, I mean to say that there is no written the integer value, that means duplicates are not added. If it is increment by the 0 by 1, you can say that number of result and number of students will add into the session and the grades. So that is the code of the data. And just I want to know, I want to use a toaster alert. So here we have a notification.cshtml file where toaster will generated. So if you want to generate the toaster, then you have to add some script file as well as CSS file in your layout.cshtml file. So also you can add this partial class, that is underscore notification.cshtml file, just add in the layout.cshtml file for your toaster alert. You know that it's a very easy process. So let's discuss about your examination, because the timetable management, staff management, and student management is already discussed. So now let's discuss about examination management. Management of examination schedules, grading, and the result generation. Now the next one is the fees management, fee collection, payment tracking, and accounting. It's a process of the fee management. Communication is communication with the parent, staff, and student through messaging, notification, and announcement is related to the communication. And all these modules will cover in this project. So it's a ERP project, you can say. Now after that, we will generate reports and analysis process. So here we have a generation of the reports and analysis to track academic process, attendance, and financial data. So overall, an SMS streamlines the administrative and academic process of the school. So these are the process of the school management system. That is the SMS. Okay. So here we have added a toaster.js file and toaster CSS file. Now after that, you will use the toaster services and toaster library. Now here we have a student. Now just add the student in that with their or you can say that assign the grades in the session to the student by their just clicking on the submit button, and you will see that number of one record we are added successfully. Now just go for the next one. Here we have the session, that is 2023 to 2024, and submit again. There is sorry, duplicates are not allowed. So you know that everything is right and everything is correct. Now after that, you will go for the teacher session, because you want to add a new teacher and assign the teacher into the session. And now after that, you will go for the assign a subject to the teacher. Okay, so these are process of the teachers management. And now just after that, we will go for the timetable management system. Okay. So you know that teacher process is similar to the similar to your student process. So first of all, add some services related to the teacher, like add session with the teacher with their session ID and the number of the teachers in the list, and add teacher by their create a teacher view model. And the next one is the get all teacher by their page number and the page size. And the next one is get all teachers without any paging information. So just add first of all these models with their constructor, and they like the create teacher view model and the teacher view model. Okay, so here we have. Now the next one is to design. That is the next process we will cover in the next video tutorial. That is timetable management system in this project. So the plan of the features and the requirements of the system before starting the development process. It's important to have a clear data idea of the features and the requirements of the timetable management system. This include identify the stakeholders, defining the data models, and outline the user interface. Okay, so that is the timetable management system. Okay, so create the data model first. Step to building the system to create a data model. This include defining the entities and relationship. This will be store timetable data in the database. You can entity framework code to create the database schema and perform the CRUD operation on the teachers as well. Okay, so add business logic. In addition to user interface, you will need to implement the business logic of the system. This include creation classes, methods to handle operations such as scheduling classes, assigning teachers, and generation reports. Okay, so these are the process of the timetable management system, and I think I will cover that. This process is very simple. Okay, so here we have a create teacher view model that is very simple with their teacher property with their teacher properties, and convert that is the view model to the model properties. Okay, the first name, last name, according to that is the mapping between the view model to the model. Okay, so everything is clear. Now just go for the next one, that is teacher view model. That is the very good process of the teachers. Okay, so wait for some times. I will assign the class as well to the teacher, or you can say that first of all add the teachers into the session. So, and the next one is the timetable scheduling management system. Okay, and you know that this is the simple process of the teacher view model. That is the one method, that is teacher view model, only the one constructor that convert that model to the view model first. You know that is the simple process. Okay, so here we have a teacher's view model, and the next one is the teacher service that implement with the iTeacher service. You know that. Okay, so this is the simple process, and where we have, so implementation is done. That is the assigned add session with the teacher. That is unit of work dot generic repository, that is session, and get by ID async, that is session ID include, that is the teacher session. Okay, so thank you guys for watching this video, and keep watching all other videos which is related to school management system, and you learn more about if you want to know, that is the very big project, and you learn more. So don't forget, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon if you want to learn ASP.NET Core and their functions and their handlers, and you know that only this channel is actually related to the ASP.NET Core. So don't be don't be move anything. Just click the subscribe button and press the bell icon. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video, and keep watching all others.